Since its debut in 1985, EastEnders has been a staple of British television, bringing unforgettable characters and gripping storylines to millions of viewers. But what happened to the stars who brought Albert Square to life? Some stayed for decades, others left in dramatic fashion, and a few have gone on to become major stars beyond the square. Join us as we look back at the cast then and now, from their first appearances to what they're up to today. You might be surprised by how much they've changed. Leticia Dean, born on November 14, 1967, in Potters Bar, Hertfordshire. She took on the role of Sharon Watts in EastEnders from its beginning in 1985, at the age of 17. Sharon is a central character, known for her turbulent love life, resilience, and ties to the Mitchell family. The daughter of Den and Angie Watts, her storylines have included tragic romances, struggles with motherhood, and dramatic power plays within the Queen Vic pub. Leticia Dean has returned to the series multiple times, each with strong fanfare. In 2025, at 57 years old, she remains an enduring presence on British television.
Den, you're going to do something about her? She's lying.
Give your mum back her earrings, love. There's a good girl.
She's got millions. She ain't wearing them, is she?
Oh, come on, it's not really right.
Just went, yeah, and I think a lot of that was to do with Den and Ange. I remember my audition, and you had to be born within the sound of Bow Bells.
Steve McFaden, born on March 20th, 1959, in Maida Vale, London. He began portraying Phil Mitchell in EastEnders in 1990 at the age of 31. Phil is known as one of the show's most feared and complex characters. A hard man with a troubled past, battling addiction, fatherhood, and criminal ties. Despite his violent nature, Phil's vulnerability makes him deeply compelling. He has been central to many of the show's most dramatic storylines, including the iconic Who Shot Phil? arc. As of 2025, Steve McFaden is 66 years old and continues to appear on EastEnders, cementing his legacy as a soap opera legend.
What's that he said, was it? She lives there.
Cab 3 folk, huh?
In the corner, mate. Miss Pete, short of friends is who shipping him in from overseas?
Hey, I wish I could just have a double mastectomy like most characters, instead of years of misery. But I have to thank the writers for the misery.
June Brown, born on February 16th, 1927, in Needham Market, Suffolk. She portrayed Dot Cotton, later Dot Branning, in EastEnders starting in 1985 when she was 58 years old. Dot is a beloved character, known for her devout Christian faith, chain-smoking habit, and moral backbone of the Walford community. Her relationship with her troubled son Nick Cotton was one of the most enduring and heartbreaking storylines. June Brown played Dot for over 3 decades, becoming a national treasure. She passed away on April 3, 2022, at the age of 95. The cause of death was natural causes. Her legacy, both on and off screen, remains deeply cherished, and she is remembered as one of British soap opera's most iconic figures.
Hello, Doc. Haven't seen you for a while.
I'll have a tomato juice. That is, if you're still serving me.
Why shouldn't I be serving you? It wasn't you that was in prison.
No, don't say yes, darling. If you're not, you're not, and I don't blame you.
I am, and
yes.
I actually am a very big fan of yours.
Adam Woodyatt, born on June 28, 1968, in Walthamstow, London. He portrayed Ian Beale in EastEnders from its debut in 1985 when he was just 17 years old. Ian is a long-standing character in the show, known for his ambitious, often conniving personality and complex relationships with his family and the community. As a businessman and restaurateur, Ian went through numerous marriages, betrayals, and personal crises, including homelessness and the murder of his daughter Lucy. Adam Woodyatt became the longest-serving cast member in EastEnders history. As of 2025, at 56 years old, Woodyatt remains a respected British television actor and stage performer. occasionally reprising his iconic role.
And you?
I help my dad in his stall.
Do you get paid?
Yeah.
What about your brother?
Mark doesn't work.
Now, the afternoon Mr. Cox was...
Me and my wife, back in 2017, I mean, look, I'm like most husbands, I've come up with harebrained schemes all the way through the marriage. Yeah, let's involve...
Linda Henry, born on August 24th, 1963, in London, England. She first appeared in a minor role in 1991, but returned to EastEnders in 2006 at age 43 as Shirley Carter. Shirley is a complex and deeply emotional character, known for her hard-edged personality, complicated family history, and battles with addiction and heartbreak. Linda brought raw intensity to the role, creating one of the most grounded and powerful women in the show's modern era. Her past work includes starring in Bad Girls. As of 2025, she is 61 years old and still portrays Shirley, continuing to deliver impactful performances that resonate with long-time viewers.
Celebrating what?
The fact that you and me ain't related no more. False papers. We've signed them, look.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, she's promised to look after the baby and that's what she's going to do.
Yeah. And what's going to happen when the rent doesn't get paid?
Well, you'll have to wait and see what happens.
Put a tent out in Max's garden, I reckon.
Perry Fenwick, born on May 29th, 1962, in Canning Town, London. He began portraying Billy Mitchell in EastEnders in 1998 at the age of 36. Billy is a character who began as a petty criminal but grew into a kind-hearted, often unlucky man with a strong sense of loyalty and family. Despite frequent personal and financial struggles, Billy has remained a consistent presence in Walford, offering comic relief as well as emotional depth, particularly in his relationships with Honey Mitchell and their children. As of 2025, Perry Fenwick is 62 years old and continues to portray Billy Mitchell, earning admiration for his long-standing commitment to the role.
Hello. What can I get you?
Nothing, I'm not long up.
Oh, it's all right for some, isn't it?
And you reckon I'll do?
Yeah, that's the general idea.
What about lunch?
Yeah, it's a meal. Generally taking about 1 o'clock.
I meant you.
Now, what happens in the world? We start off in the Premier League.
And it was kind of being starved, wasn't it, completely of everything.
Totally.
I mean, everyone was excited about German football on the radio.
Pam Street Clement, born on May 11th, 1942, in Harrow-on-the-Hill, Middlesex. She portrayed Pat Butcher in EastEnders beginning in 1986 at the age of 44. Pat is a strong, sharp-tongued and fiercely loyal woman, known for her iconic earrings and no-nonsense attitude. Over the years, she evolved from a controversial figure to one of Walford's most beloved matriarchs. Her relationships with Frank Butcher, Peggy Mitchell, and her children added emotional depth to her character. Pam Street Clement, now 82 in 2025, remains a respected figure in British television and a passionate advocate for animal welfare.
Thanks. No, I'm just sitting here and watching. You don't mind. Oh, look at them. He can't dance for coffee.
Wanted the character to go out, as it were, with a bang. He thought, she wants to take her own life.
Barbara Windsor, born on August 6th, 1937 in London, England. She joined EastEnders in 1994 at the age of 57, playing the legendary Peggy Mitchell. As the tough and protective landlady of the Queen Vic pub, Peggy became known for her fierce loyalty to her family and her catchphrase, "Get out of my pub." Barbara had a long and successful career before EastEnders, especially in the Carry On films. Her portrayal of Peggy added strength, humour and heart to the show. She passed away on December 10th, 2020, at the age of 83, after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease, and is remembered as one of the most iconic figures in British television.
Just like to know, the transfer's complete. It's in my name now, Sharon. The days of the Watts are over. And don't you ever forget that.
It's about love and all those nice things, isn't it?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, not about nasty
well,
things.
because there's some rotten things happening today, isn't there? There always has been, darling, hasn't there? They all talk about the good...
Lacey Turner, born on March 28th, 1988, in Barnet, London, England. She began portraying Stacey Slater in EastEnders in 2004 when she was just 16 years old. Stacey is a fiery and passionate character who quickly became central to the show, known for her explosive relationships, struggles with bipolar disorder, and powerful family bonds. Lacey's performance has been widely praised for its emotional depth and authenticity, earning her numerous awards. Despite brief breaks from the show to focus on her personal life, she has remained a key figure. As of 2025, she is 37 years old and continues to be one of the soap's most loved and dynamic stars.
I didn't mean it. All them horrible things I said, I didn't mean them. I know.
Hey, very early on. Living in a house with 4 women.
Gosh.
I know.
How old were you when you met Matt?
Kelly Bright, born on July 1st, 1976 in Brentwood, Essex, England. She joined EastEnders in 2013 at the age of 37 as Linda Carter, the glamorous yet emotionally complex landlady of the Queen Vic. Linda's intense storylines, including alcoholism, sexual assault, and family breakdown, were handled with depth and sensitivity by Kelly. Her powerful performances earned her critical acclaim and soap awards. Kelly's on-screen partnership with Danny Dyer, Mick, became one of the most compelling in the show's history. Beyond EastEnders, Kelly has starred in The Upper Hand, Bad Girls, and lent her voice to T and Mo. As of 2025, she is 48 and continues to impress on stage and screen.
Mick knows. You know, I realised straight away from the dates. How is he?
And if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I always wanted to be a mum. I was never like, I want to get married and I want the whole... I wasn't bothered about it.
Laurie Brett, born on March 28, 1969, in Hamilton, Scotland. She joined EastEnders in 2004 at the age of 35, portraying Jane Beale, a kind, resilient, and deeply emotional character who became a cornerstone of the Beale family. Jane's storylines included infertility, surviving a shooting, and navigating the trauma surrounding her stepson Bobby's violent past. Laurie brought warmth and strength to Jane, portraying her as both nurturing and determined. Outside EastEnders, Laurie starred as Christine Mulgrew in Waterloo Road, where she gained acclaim for her portrayal of a troubled teacher. She has also appeared in stage productions and various British dramas. As of 2025, she is 56 and continues to be respected for her dramatic range on both stage and screen.
Down.
One of us.
It has to be.
What are you talking about?
It was here. Everything happened here.
Peter, for goodness sake.
She told you.
What they achieved, I mean, and also because it's a true story, you feel so responsible to tell it and tell it well, you know.
Jake Wood, born on July 12th, 1972, in Westminster, London, England. He joined EastEnders in 2006 at age 34 as Max Branning, the charming, manipulative, and emotionally tormented father and businessman. Max's turbulent love life, betrayals, and family tragedies made him one of the most dramatic and talked about characters in the show. Jake delivered intense, memorable performances, especially in scenes involving grief and guilt. Outside of EastEnders, Jake has worked in stage plays, films, and voice acting, including voicing the Geico Gecko in the US. He also co-hosts a boxing podcast called Pound for Pound. As of 2025, he is 52 and continues working across acting and media.
I'm living proof of your parenting skills.
Did you feel mean doing that?
Yeah, poor John.
I want you out of here! Get out of here! Get out of my house! Get your hands off me!
No.
Personally, yeah, huge. I feel immensely proud of this award. So, so that, and just generally, yeah, it's just amazing that theatres are back and audiences are back.
Jessie Wallace, born on September 25th, 1971, in Enfield, England. She joined EastEnders in 2000 at age 29 as Kat Slater, a bold, impulsive and emotionally complex woman with a tragic past and fierce loyalty to her family. Kat's dramatic storylines have included abuse, secret motherhood and turbulent love affairs. Jessie's fiery and vulnerable performance made Kat an instant icon in soap history. She's taken breaks from the show, but has always returned to fanfare. Outside the soap, Jessie has performed in theatre and other dramas. In 2025, at 53 years old, she remains one of EastEnders' most recognisable and enduring stars.
All right, Mandy, why don't you go with him, eh?
She don't want to go out with a couple of boring old farts like us, does she?
I'll get in the shower.
Good girl.
Thanks. Thanks a bunch.
A lot of people do.
Great.
A lot of people
they're
do.
really great. And just watching Jeffrey Holland yesterday, and it's like that old-fashioned type of acting, like it reminds you of like the music hall going back to...
Patsy Palmer, born on May 26, 1972, in Bethnal Green, London, England. She joined EastEnders in 1993 at the age of 21 as Bianca Jackson, the loud, fiery and vulnerable teenager with a troubled past. Bianca became iconic for her explosive personality and passionate relationship with Ricky Butcher, giving rise to the unforgettable catchphrase, "Ricky!" Patsy portrayed Bianca with grit and heart, navigating powerful storylines involving teen pregnancy, abuse and motherhood. Outside the show, she appeared in Grange Hill, Macready and Daughter, and participated in Strictly Come Dancing. In recent years, she moved to the US to focus on her wellness brand and DJ career. As of 2025, she is 52 and remains a beloved figure in British pop culture.
You never could apologise, could you?
Just so glad for all of them. They're such brilliant girls. I love them so much.
Yeah.
Well, we've known each other. I've known Natalie since she was 10 years old. I used to pick her up and take her to work.
Rudolph Walker, born on September 28, 1939, in Trinidad and Tobago. He joined EastEnders in 2001 at the age of 62, playing the lovable, wise and often cheeky Patrick Truman. Patrick, known for his Caribbean charm, rum-loving nature and strong sense of community, has tackled storylines involving stroke recovery, love, loss and family revelations. Rudolph brought warmth and dignity to the role, becoming a beloved Walford resident. Beyond EastEnders, Rudolph has had a groundbreaking career in British television, notably as one of the first black actors on British TV in Love Thy Neighbour and other classics. In 2006, he founded the Rudolph Walker Foundation to support young talent. As of 2025, he is 85 and remains a respected icon in British entertainment.
Need or colour. You racialist poop. Now get back to the jungle.
Eddie, I wish you'd keep your voice down. Like old street owl.
It's not me, it's...
I came from Trinidad, and a lot of the things that the young people is going through today, I experienced that.
Shane Richie, born on March 11th, 1964, in Harlesden, London, England. He joined EastEnders in 2002 at the age of 38 as Alfie Moon, the cheeky, lovable rogue who stole hearts with his charm and wit. Alfie's romantic ups and downs with Kat Slater, financial misadventures and health battles made him one of Walford's most enduring figures. Shane's mix of comedy and vulnerability brought Alfie to life in unforgettable ways. Beyond the soap, Shane has had a long career as a presenter, comedian and stage actor, including starring roles in musicals like Grease and Everybody's Talking About Jamie. As of 2025, he is 61 and remains a familiar face in British entertainment both on and off screen.
Once that I knew that Zoe was going to be Kat's daughter.
And did you and Michelle know?
No, we didn't. And the thing is...
Kat and Alfie, it was a real slow burner for about a year. And then they eventually got together, and it was just strange times. You know, just even go...
Wendy Richard, born on July 20th, 1943, in Middlesbrough, England. She began playing Pauline Fowler from the launch of EastEnders in 1985, when she was 42 years old. Pauline was a moral and determined matriarch, deeply connected to the Beale and Fowler families. Wendy brought quiet strength to the role, making Pauline a staple of the show for over 2 decades. Wendy had a successful acting career before EastEnders, including her iconic role in Are You Being Served? She passed away on February 26, 2009, at age 65, after battling breast cancer, and is remembered as one of the original and most respected stars of the series.
Yeah, too right it is.
I'm trying to make you understand.
You are trying to make me understand why you felt the need to bed Mrs.
Her own. She either had to go and just get the paper bag or carrier bag, whatever it was, to put the item in, though who on earth would ever want to buy anything?
Natalie Cassidy, born on May 13th, 1983, in London, England. She joined EastEnders in 1993, at just 10 years old, as Sonia Jackson. Sonia grew up on screen, with storylines exploring teen pregnancy, family struggles, and personal growth. Natalie's honest portrayal of Sonia made her a relatable and enduring figure in the series. Despite taking several breaks over the years, she has remained closely tied to her role. Outside the show, she's been involved in reality TV and charity work. As of 2025, she is 41 years old and continues to appear in EastEnders, maintaining her place as one of the show's longest-serving stars.
Later. Come on, this is the last time. It'll be all right. Okay, this is how it should be. Just be careful, don't worry.
Because we do so much.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, it's like a factory, you're just churning it out.
Yeah.
I look back and I think, oh yeah, I've done quite a lot actually.
You have done quite a lot. Including giving birth.
Ross Kemp, born on July 21st, 1964, in Barking, London, England. He joined EastEnders in 1990 at the age of 26 as Grant Mitchell, a volatile, fiercely loyal and iconic hardman of Albert Square. Grant's explosive relationship with Sharon, deep bond with brother Phil, and raw masculinity made him a household name in the 1990s. Ross's intense portrayal helped redefine the soap's image, and his returns in later years were major TV events. Beyond the soap, Ross became a BAFTA-winning documentary maker, known for Ross Kemp on Gangs and Extreme World, risking his life to report on conflict zones. As of 2025, he is 60 and is widely admired for both his acting and journalistic work.
I'd say, put the baseball bat down, send the minders home. It's just you and me, skin on skin, stripped to the waist. You start.
That had mock Georgian houses and those that looked like regular houses, and I lived in a regular house. And we didn't have porches out the front with geraniums in big clay pots.
Danny Dyer, born on July 24, 1977, in London, England. He joined EastEnders in 2013 at age 36 as Mick Carter, the strong, loyal, yet emotionally tormented landlord of the Queen Vic. Mick's journey involved family loyalty, mental health battles, and tragic loss, all portrayed with raw intensity by Danny. His portrayal redefined the modern male soap lead and made Mick a fan favourite. Danny left the show in 2022 in a dramatic storyline involving his character's presumed death. Outside EastEnders, Danny has starred in films like The Business and Human Traffic, and presented Danny Dyer's Right Royal Family. As of 2025, he is 47 and remains active in film, TV and
She's
theatre.
been lying to disgust me.
Mick, no!
Get up! Get up!
Mick, no! Stop it, Mick!
Did it work?
Yeah, it did. I was handsome. But the masculinity thing now is quite interesting in the sense of if you're too masculine, it's toxic and women don't like it. But then if you're not masculine, then they friend zone you.
Rita Simons, born on March 10th, 1977, in London, England. She joined EastEnders in 2007 at the age of 30 as Roxy Mitchell, the impulsive, fun-loving and emotionally vulnerable sister of Ronnie. Roxy's journey included motherhood, substance abuse struggles, and her fierce bond with her family. Rita portrayed Roxy with raw intensity and charisma, especially in darker storylines. Roxy tragically died on January 1st, 2017, drowning in a hotel pool alongside Ronnie. She was 39 at the time of her character's death. Outside the soap, Rita has performed in stage productions like Legally Blonde and Hairspray, and appeared on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here in 2018. As of 2025, she is 48 and remains active in theatre and TV.
Tasty but trouble, the perfect combination. Oi, you're engaged. Damien, remember? Hey, you! Rox!
Plethora of different kind of aged women at their different times of life, and how on earth we manage.
So you're saying that off-screen, it's...
Tama Empson, born on April 15th, 1977 in London, England. She joined EastEnders in 2009 at the age of 32 as Kim Fox, the flamboyant, outspoken and hilariously dramatic sister of Denise. Kim's over-the-top antics and heartfelt moments made her a fan favourite. Tama played Kim with perfect comedic timing and emotional depth, particularly in stories involving grief, motherhood and personal growth. Outside EastEnders, Tama is known for her work in comedy, particularly in 3 Non-Blondes, and has starred in numerous stage plays. She also competed in Strictly Come Dancing in 2016, showcasing her larger-than-life personality. As of 2025, she is 47 and continues her successful career in acting and comedy.
Ah, there you go. 2 bacon butties straight from the palace kitchen. Fit for royalty, no less.
Excuse me?
The moment is just brilliant, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Lots of turns, lots of excitement, because you don't know.
Who is your favourite character from EastEnders? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.